Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha and I'm so grateful that you guys are here, listening, watching, subscribing. I hope that you guys find my videos useful and that you learn from them. In this video, I want to speak to you guys about dating an INFJ. I'm going to continue that series as much as possible, and whenever I get ideas, I do a video on it. In this video, I want to speak to you guys about how INFJs are clueless when it comes to relationships. Absolutely freaking clueless. You could be waving a flashcard around and saying, I like you, I love you, I want to be with you. And we'll just be standing there thinking, what's going on exactly? I was having a conversation with an INFJ friend of mine, and she had this brilliant story that still makes me laugh. So there's this guy who liked her, obviously, and he was sending her all these love songs. He's a musician, and he was writing love songs and sending over to her. For some reason, this beautiful creature thought that he was asking her to correct these love songs, to like look at the spelling and all that stuff, grammar, spelling. I have no idea why anyone would want to correct spelling or grammar in a love song, but this is what she thought. And so he's sending her all these love songs with full of love, and what she's doing is she's correcting them really nicely, very perfectly, and she's sending it back to him. I'm sure on the other hand he's thinking, what? And so she kept on doing this for a few months. Eventually he said to her, I'm sending you these love songs because I like you, not because I Oh my god, I'm just sitting there, I was just laughing. I think to myself, wow, INFJs are so clueless, because this individual, this INFJ girlfriend of mine, she is brilliant. She's a psychologist, she's brilliant, she knows a lot, right? I mean, she can answer any question in a jiffy, and she knows everything about everything. But as soon as it comes down to us and our relationships, and if someone likes us or not, we are clueless. We are absolutely like a deer in the headlights. We have no idea what to do. We're here, we're there. So what I recommend to you guys, if you want to date an INFJ, if you're really interested in an INFJ, and you're wondering, does he like me? Does she like me? Does he like me? I don't know. Instead of going through all of the battle in your head and thinking about it and sending them clues or hints, instead of doing all that stuff, instead of sending them love songs or sending them cards or buying things for them or taking them out to dinner or all that stuff, instead of doing all of that, all you need to do, very simply, is to sit down with that human being, with that INFJ, and say, I like you. Do you like me? It's as simple as that. We love it when people are direct with us, especially in terms of relationships. Now, I would like people to be direct with me all the time. If you're angry with me, just tell me. Don't be passive aggressive with me. Don't do stupid things. Don't bang the door. Don't do all of that. Just tell me, I'm angry with you because you did this. And I'll be like, oh shit, I'm sorry. And we'll go on with our lives, right? We don't have to deal with that shit. We don't have to deal with that victim playing. We don't have to deal with noises and hints and clues. And is she mad at me? Is she not mad at me? What's going on? Do I do something? Do I not do something? It just takes up too much of my mental energy to figure shit out. So what about you just be honest with me and tell me what's going on? The same thing in a relationship. If you're trying to get into a relationship with someone, especially an INFJ, because they're so clueless when it comes to them. I mean, seriously clueless. I know we seem like the most perceptive people in the world. I mean, at VR, we have brilliant intuition that sometimes I think to myself, wow, how did I even know that? But when it comes down to if someone likes me or not, and it's funny because people in my friend circle know that about me, right? So they know that she's clueless. So if someone does like me, they'll always tell me. They're like, Boom, I think he likes you. And I'll say, oh, really? Oh, I had no idea. And they're like, yeah, we know. So thankfully for that, I have friends in my circle that will tell me that. Well, sometimes they're not there, and sometimes they themselves don't know, because some people are so scared to, show their feelings and emotions. And so what I tell you guys, I tell everyone, a lot of people message me who are non-INFJs, who are like, I like this INFJ and I want to tell him that I like him. Or should I tell him that I like him? Or should I message him? Or what should I do? He's so standoffish, or she's so cold or aloof. I don't know what to do. I always give the same advice to all of these people. I always tell them the same thing, which is, tell them. Just be honest about it. Just be exactly honest with them. Tell them, I like you. I don't know if you like me or not. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but I just wanted to let you know that I like you. And that's all you need to do. And if they like you, they will tell you that instantaneously. We don't beat around the bush once we like the person. Sometimes we're scared and we're like, oh my God, really? Do you like me? Me? Do you like me? Like, are you sure it's me that you're talking to, or someone, maybe you're mistaking me with someone else? But usually we'll be honest about it and say, oh, you know what, I really, I don't feel, that I have the same feelings for you. And then eventually both of you can move on, right? That's the most important thing. Instead of holding all these emotions and feelings and thoughts and ideas in your head and mulling over it over and over again, I recommend that you just be honest with your INFJ. Because if you're trying to give them clues or hints, I'm absolutely freaking sure that they have no idea what the hell you're talking about. They don't. They really, really don't. I've been in so many relationships where the person for the longest time tried to give me hints, and eventually they just told me, boom, I like you, right? And I'm like, I had no idea. Or maybe we have an idea deep down inside, but we're so afraid of the whole situation. First of all, we're afraid of commitment. We hate relationships because that means that I'm going to spend all this time thinking about this person and doing things for this person and caring about this person. It's so tiring, and so I don't want to get into that situation. But also, we don't think that anyone could possibly like us. I mean, how could anyone like me? I mean, how is that possible? Is that even possible? No, we are evil. We're the kindest evil people. We're evil. We're bad. We get rage and we have tempers and we're clueless. And so how could anyone even like us? So we don't believe that that's even possible. So you really have to say to us, I like you. Do you like me? And it's as simple as that. And as soon as you do that, everything will just fall into place. Either they say, yes, I like you, and boom, you go off on your way dancing into the sunrise or sunset. Or you say, I'm sorry, I don't like you, and then you can go on and move on to some other INFJ or some other INTJ or who you're interested in, right? So I absolutely do recommend, please, not only for your sake, but also for that INFJ's sake. I always love it when INFJs get into relationships, because even though we're happy being on our own, I really always love it when we're in relationships, because we get lonely as well. We are robotic, we are non-emotional, we are cold. But it's nice to see, when I see an INFJ in a relationship, it makes me happy. It makes me feel like, okay, good, that INFJ is set. They have someone to take care of them. They have someone to tell them when they should eat and sleep and take care of themselves, and do these things. And they have someone around them, right? And so it makes me happy. So I'm always trying as much as possible to get all of you INFJs into a relationship. That's why I think I do these dating and INFJ videos. So I hope this makes sense to you guys. Again, if you guys have any questions at all, if you are a non-INFJ and you're thinking or wondering about your INFJ, message me. Ask me questions. I'm always here to answer your questions. Or comment below, and all the other INFJs that are in the thread will answer your questions. We're here to help you out. We don't want you not to be with your INFJ. We want all INFJs to be with someone that loves them and takes care of them. I want that more than anything in the world, because I know how great INFJs are, man. We are in a relationship, we're pretty good. We take care of the person, and it's a pretty loving, kind relationship. So again, message us anytime. I'm here to answer your questions. We're all here to answer your questions. Again, if you are interested in INFJ, tell them that you like them. They won't know otherwise. They're clueless. They will not get your hints. They will not get your flashcards. They will not get your clues. You need to tell them straight out, I like you. That's all you need to do. Again, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.